Welcome to the second episode of the UConn Basketball Show by 860. Today, we're talking Kevin Freeman returning to stores, Tyrese Martin receiving a waiver, some updates around the preseason camp at UConn, potential start date for college basketball, and some updates from the 2022 recruiting class. Program-related news for October, we're going to be sticking to one episode a month. We're going to be doing those on Monday, so the last Monday of October, that one will air. That is the 26th. Then for November, we're going to release a special season preview episode the Monday before college basketball season starts, which is looking like it'll be 25th, so I will do that the 23rd. And then when the season begins, I'm going to start doing episodes every week, every Monday, to recap the news from the week before, and then preview the matchups coming up in the next week. Thanks everyone for checking in. Subscribe to 860 if you like the content, or don't, whatever. Let's get into today's episode. UConn searched for a new assistant coach after the abrupt departure of Kenny Hunter came to an end earlier this month. UConn announced Kevin Freeman as the assistant coach of the men's basketball team, and many UConn fans like myself were really excited about the news of bringing Freeman back to Stores. Freeman was a part of UConn's first national championship back in 1999. Kevin Freeman, though, spent all 4 years at Stores, where he won 2 Big East regular season championships, 2 Big East tournament championships, and played a total of 140 games during his career. That ranks second all-time in UConn history. What I really like about this hire is that this brings back the connection from former UConn players to the current program. I felt like there was, a little disconnect initially when Hurley was named head coach, not having any past relationships with UConn. But Hurley has shown that he cares about the history of this UConn program, and he really wants to emulate and build on it, which I think I can speak for most UConn fans when I say that that's exactly what we want to hear. And Kevin Freeman, I think this hire is going to go a long way. This guy Hurley just keeps on rolling. And that train didn't stop rolling after the Freeman news. Last week, UConn fans finally got the news on the Tyrese Martin waiver. After waiting what felt like a million years watching every other player get a waiver this summer, Rothstein finally tweeted the news that the NCAA has granted Tyrese Martin a waiver, making him immediately eligible for the 2021 season. This UConn team just got even better and even deeper. The hype around UConn this year just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And just as the hype continued to build around the program, so did the news about the start of the college basketball season. It was just announced that November 25th is the expected start date, day before Thanksgiving. It also seems like UConn's schedule is starting to come together. UConn is expected to play games at Campbell as soon as November 25th. Unfortunately though, without fans. But UConn President Tom Catt doesn't want Huskies fans losing hope. When talking to the media about the start of the UConn season, he said, "Not too soon, but before too long."
Are you okay? Wonderful.
Doesn't seem like UConn will be traveling anywhere far to start the season. Mohegan Sun is expected to host the Legends Classic. It originally included UConn, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, and USC. It was going to be at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, but it seems almost certainly that is going to be moved to Mohegan Sun. It'll be done in an NBA bubble type environment on December 2nd and 3rd. The full UConn schedule won't be released until the Big East finalizes their schedule. The Big East is trying to start between December 12th and 21st. It seems uncertain if it will be done in bubble format or campus site, but it sounds like we will find out shortly. UConn is planning on scheduling 27 games for the 2021 season, 20 of them being conference games in the Big East. Some updates around preseason for UConn. Junior Brendan Adams has not yet practiced due to a foot injury. Really hope Adams can get healthy. He has shown a lot of growth in the last 2 seasons, and I expected a big year from him. Hopefully he gets healthy soon and we see him back on the court. Freshman Andre Jackson and senior Tyler Polley are both back participating in the hour-long sessions that the Huskies have been holding. UConn has not done any 5v5 work so far, but as far as COVID concerns, UConn seems in the clear. Dan Hurley told the media over Zoom last week that not one player has tested positive for COVID-19. Can start smelling basketball season in the air around Stores. It starts getting a little colder, leaves start changing, and the hype train keeps building. It may be early, but so far there have been some exciting rumors for UConn's class of 2022. As many UConn fans know, Dan Hurley has been targeting the local 7'1" phenom Donovan Glenn. Donovan is from Bristol, Connecticut. Dan Hurley seems like he's going to do everything possible to keep him in CT. Donovan isn't the only big prospect that Hurley and the staff have already been targeting heavily for the class of 2022. UConn has been showing a lot of interest in 5-star Justice Williams. Justice is ranked 26th in the nation by 24/7 Sports, and he talked to Hurley over Zoom recently. UConn is also showing a lot of interest in Avery Brown, Kyle Cuffey Jr., and other top prospects. Obviously, it's way too early to make any real predictions, but people are feeling very confident in landing Donovan. And for me, I have a very good feeling that this is the class that Dan Hurley brings in a big-time 5-star recruit. Too early to say who, but there have been some promising signs early. Thank you for watching episode 2 of the UConn Basketball Show by 860. Make sure to check out 860production.com for videos and blogs. You can follow 860 on Twitter and Instagram right here. See you guys next month on the 26th. Go Huskies.